Welcome to the Hot Dish Podcast. I'm your host, Jordan, and today we're going to talk about Christmas. Just be a one man thing today. I'm a little stuffy, so it's going to go kind of short. That and I'm almost by myself. It's a holiday, so I didn't want to bother anybody. Excuse me. Merry Christmas, everybody, and happy holidays to you that are not having a good Christmas or weekend. I don't know. What do you want to say it? Just want to talk about what happened. Nothing. Just want to talk about what we all did for Christmas. So went to my family's on Christmas Eve. We went to a bar. As funny as that sounds, and we just celebrated like we usually do. That's what we did the last couple of years. We had the small little dinky. I hate to say dinky, but it was pretty packed actually for being on Christmas Eve. But we go there, get drinks. They have popcorn there, and so we have a good time. They also have a really gross like holiday drink, I guess you could call it. It's called a Tom and Jerry. They only serve on Christmas and Christmas Eve or something like that. I don't know what's in it. I think it's like eggnog and liquor, and it wasn't very good. I make fun of the old fogies because they all get it, and that's like their favorite thing to do. What is? Oh, it's my mouse. Sorry, I was looking at the screen. I thought there was something on there. I was like, nope, just my imagination. I'm going crazy. So I just want to talk about what we did after the bear trap. I went home. I tried to convince my parents to let us open presents early, but it was me, myself, and my girlfriend. The only ones there. Waiting on my brother and sister to be there before we open presents. So that didn't work too well. Excuse me. Good. I'm just getting off of a cold or something like that. It's been awful. What did I all get for Christmas? For myself, I got my lovely girlfriend got me a Overwatch official cookbook, which is actually surprisingly pretty big. All full of all the stuff and a bunch of characters. You know, every area of expertise. That's a full English breakfast. They are actual items. It's not like mystery food. So like for a character that's in the Europe, full English breakfast, full Irish breakfast. Excuse me, full Irish breakfast. Is that one? There are some non-earthly ones like the two characters that are from the moon, which would be Horizon Lunar Colony Pies, aka Moon Pies. Alyssa got this for me. It was actually really cool. I probably will make some of those, because they're kind of easy and not too hard to make. Because it's normal food, except for some of the fancier, not cultural around here foods. So there's Indian food and African food as cuisine as well. That was one of my favorites. Alyssa also got me some pop figures and one more thing. I can't remember. But yeah, that was pretty cool of her to do that for me. What else did I get? I got oh, she also got me some popcorn. I'm looking at it now. Like those popcorn tins, those that come with the 3 different flavors. But this one, usually, or at least in my memory, they have a divider in there, for the 3 different flavors, so you can eat whatever you want. There were 3 different bags, and so I was like, okay, crappy, but whatever, I'll still eat it. Last night I had it in here on set to the side while I was playing games. I reached for it and it slipped, and I twisted it, and the top came off, and it just spewed popcorn all over the floor. So that's what I'm looking at right now, is the crushed remains, because I still have to clean it up, and I haven't got a vacuum at it yet. What else did I get from her? What did she got me? There's some other stuff too I can't remember. But I can tell you what I got for her. I got a bunch of pop figures for Alyssa. So that's one of her favorite things. I think I got her like 5 or 6, something like that. I also got her. She didn't give me a list of things she wanted. Oh, I got her earbuds. That's right. I got her some wireless earbuds because she needed those for the gym. That's what it was. So that was one thing I got her, and then I got her a necklace as well. For some of the bigger gifts, my parents got me. They wanted to give us gifts, even though we're in our 20s. All of us are. My brother's older than me, and then my younger sister. They still give us gifts every year, no matter what. even though my brother fights for it, saying I need gifts. Everything I want is too expensive. But my parents still do it. Their parents are better off now than they were when we were little. Kind of funny, but it's a good for them to be in this position. They feel like they owe us something, so they always give us gifts no matter what. And it was funny this year. They were saying there were some big boxes there, and they were laughing because some of the biggest boxes they didn't. Or some of the biggest boxes were the cheapest gifts, or like less expensive gifts, I should say, and the smallest ones were like the most expensive ones, which was true for the most part. I had a couple small boxes that are about this big. One was a mouse. I got a new mouse for my desktop. I have to set it up still. Logitech G502 Hero Edition. Pretty much the same exact mouse as I have now, just more precision and some extra updates in it as well. They got me an Elgato Cam Link, so I'm using a new camera that I bought for myself. This is my Christmas present to myself. I guess I could have mentioned that. I have a Canon R800 camcorder. That's what I'm using for recording the podcast now, so it looks a little better. Ta-da! And so she got me the Cam Link so I can hook up that camera to my computer with no issues whatsoever. So that is Gucci. Excuse me. Then what else did I get? Got a blender. My parents give us Alyssa and I as a gift together. Since she didn't get like gifts specific. She got one gift. My parents got her a puzzle. That's right. But together, they gave us Alyssa. We bought a Ninja blender. So it's really big, and so we can make smoothies. I tested it out last night because we wanted to make. I have a bullet blender, and so it was always making one smoothie per shot. Like you just have to put all your ingredients in there and then mix it, which was fine. But we'd make a smoothie every day, so I had to make 2 smoothies, and then if I want to make smoothies for the preparation for the next day, I'd make 4. And so I'd have to wash it out each time to make the next smoothie. If it was something different, because Liz and I usually didn't mix it all. So this time we got one big blender, and I tested it last night. I'm like, okay, I'll do about as much as I would for every one drink. And so I filled it up like I thought I would, and mixed it all together, and actually made 5. So I went a little heavy on something, but then again, I had 3 bananas and like 3 cups of blueberries and whatever, so on and so forth, like I normally do for my stuff. Excuse me. So the blender's working out well. We just have to figure out how we're gonna store them, the mixed smoothies, because I did last night. We made 5, so we put the 2 extra ones in the freezer, and I told her when we go to bed, take one out and put one in the fridge so it thaw. Well, I forgot to do that last night, so they woke up this morning. We had frozen smoothies. I forgot to ask her how those went. Goodness, excuse me. I'm dying. Let's see. She texted me that she's gonna come home early. I don't think so. Sorry, I just got to double check. She's also not feeling good, so I want to see what's going on with her. She just got over. So I had about 2 weeks ago. I had a fever, and I was just sick on that Friday, and I was sick. I went to work the following day to make up for it. I got it. After the fever, she picked up something. I don't know what she picked up. It was way worse than I got. She had a sinus infection, and then she also had an eye infection too, just because I think she just like rubbed her eyes or something like that. So she had like goop coming out of her eyes, and I was freaking out. And then I was just like, "Oh, what are we gonna do?" We got over that, so we're just both a little stuffy right now. That's just winter blehness, But then she goes ahead and she does volunteering at like a youth center almost, down the road for schooling and stuff like that. Oh, also speaking of Alyssa's schooling, she graduated. So if you follow me on Facebook, follow her on Facebook at all, send her congratulations. Whoop whoop, she finally did it. Yeah, so she's done for now until she decides if she wants to go back for school. With that, she's still doing her volunteering for she just still needs hours to get further in her program if she wants to continue working or going for that study. So they did, since it's winter time and the winter break, they did like ice skating and skiing, not skiing, sledding and stuff like that. Well, they went sledding, and the snow around here has been kind of hard and low. It's been wet, and then it freezes, and then it becomes snow ice, pretty much. Well, she went sledding with just jeans on and decided to slide down and mess up or trip or something like that. And she had big scrape on across her knee, and she's been limping around doing that. So yeah, that's been fun with that. But back to what I was saying about the Christmas gifts for us. What else did we get? I got, now that I can hear it, I can turn the TV off. I got another Alexa device. I got an Echo Show. Cancel. It's listening to me. I got an 8-inch one, which I put in the kitchen. I had a 5-inch one in there, the little one with the screen. I had a 5-inch one in there, that one in the bedroom, and the bedroom one, or excuse me, the office here. And then the other one went to the bathroom because Alyssa didn't want it in the bedroom. But I want one in the bedroom just so I could yell at it to turn off. Turn off whatever, turn off the heater, tell me time, stuff like that. What else did I get? I'm looking now, having a blank. Oh, we got a bunch of knickknacks. I got new underwear. Duluth Trading Company, if you haven't heard of them, they're a really good company for that sort of stuff. Underwear, socks, coats. They're like a heavy duty outdoorsman type stuff. It works great if I wouldn't sit on my ass all day at work. I still get butt sweats, swamp ass. Just because I'm on my butt. What am I watching? Echo, turn off top TV. Echo, turn off top TV. Thank you. I just hear random music. I didn't know what was playing. So that's what I got for that, knickknacks and stuff like that. Like she always gets us a belt every year, a wallet, chapstick, which I can use right about now. And so on and so forth with that sort of stuff. What did I get? For gifts that I got, we bought my dad, so this was funny, we bought my dad, he's needing a new laptop at work. Their laptop's like 10 years old, so I've been using that. So I wanted to find one because I know more about computers than my siblings do. Huh, I gotta sneeze. Sorry. As I was saying, I know more about computers than my siblings do, so I went ahead and bought the laptop. And I told my mom asked me, was like, which one was I looking at? So I sent her the link for it, and she went ahead and bought it after I already bought it. And we didn't know that until Christmas Eve because she was asking about it. I was like, I bought it too. And she's like, what? You did? So I have an extra laptop here that I got to return now. But I just gave her some money for paying for it. That was supposed to be the kids' gift, the three of us, to my dad, versus just my gift to my dad. So which kind of sucks. What I got my mom. Another funny story with the cutting boards I've been doing. The original cutting board was for my mother. She wanted one, but it was a certain dimensions. It was like a pull cutting board that comes under the counter that she wanted to get. I was gonna do that for her, but then my dad told me someone else was making someone for me, like a family friend who's good with woodworking. So okay, then I'll just make whatever, and that's what I've been doing. I'm making those other ones, which I still have to finish the big one. If you are following me on Facebook, this will be coming out. Probably working on it today or tomorrow. See how much time I have. We shall see. But so after my dad told me that he hasn't done it, has no plan on doing it recently anytime soon, I was like, well, then I'll just do it. So then I made my mom a small card being a piece of paper that I wrote, I owe you one cutting board. A redeem for one cutting board is what I wrote on it to give her. And so we're going to make her a custom cutting board. I have the idea in my head. Hopefully it works out okay. Still a little stuffy. I can, excuse me. That'll be building here shortly. I did pick up some bar clamps, 1/2-inch bar clamps that are coming in the mail. Went to the Menards, picked up the bar. I didn't know what thickness the wood was. I asked my mother while I was at the store, so I didn't buy the wrong size. She didn't answer me till after I left the store, so I'll have to go back another time and pick up the wood I need in order to build the right size cutting board because I want to get the exact dimensions. I'll explain more of that on those videos as well because I like doing those for the podcast. It was a lot of fun. But what else did I get? So that was the gift for my mom and dad. I got my mom smart light switches. which is where there's just those like Alexa ones. You have to take your other ones out, pull the wiring out, put yours back in there, then hook them up via whatever, however powers it. That's what I got. Just trying to think. My brother got a bunch of tools and stuff like that. He's a big mechanic, monkey wrench type person. My sister got some makeup, clothing, stuff like that. That being said, I do like getting socks and underwear for Christmas. It's actually really good. But the underwear that I've been wearing this. Don't take this in a gross way. I've been wearing the same kind of underwear, Hanes boxers, for like the last 20 years of my life. Ever since I out of like whitey tighties or whatever. So I was like, I need something different so that helps out a little bit more. Because I just sit around. Now I'm at an office job. I sit around all day. I want to get a standing desk so I'm not sitting around because I just like accumulate butt sweat and that's not good. And I don't smell good. That sounds gross, but it's the truth. But with now having the new underwear, it's helped out a lot actually. And so we'll try to get some more information on that. Sorry, I'm a little stuffed up right now and close on time. This is going to be actually pre-recorded just because it is Christmas time. And no one was available for the holidays, so I just did it by myself. No biggie. The guys deserve to get a little time off and not have to do it with me every single weekend. But we will be doing something here probably shortly. I think we're going to plan a LAN party here soon. We need to do something like that, video game party, and I'll have that live stream. Not on this channel because this is for podcasts and stuff like that, but on my Zerby 32 channel. With that, what else anything happen for Christmas? We went to my parents. Almost, they're soon going to be my parents-in-law, by law. But we went to my girlfriend's family last weekend. Yeah, because Christmas is on Wednesday, and that weekend we went to my parents. Right? No, that was this weekend. Oh my God, I'm so awful. Last weekend, so this is coming out, yeah, last weekend. The weekend before Christmas, we went to do something in the cities, and that was awful to drive through, but we made it in time. Wasn't too bad. We did that. The weekend of Christmas, when this is coming out, the day this comes out, I have nothing going on, which is kind of nice, so I can sit around and just relax. Because the following weekend, New Year's Day, we might be doing something. That weekend, I have my grandma's Christmas, and then the weekend after that, we have Alyssa's actual direct family Christmas time, so we have to drive more, which is always fun in the wintertime. If you live in Minnesota and you're watching this, the weather sucks right now. I did go to the movies, and it was just raining when I got there, and I was like, this is going to be gross. It freezes. So drive safe, stay slow, drive slow, brake sooner than you think. Actually helps a lot. Didn't slide around too much. I have a little bit bigger vehicle than most people. They're like a car or something like that. It's a compact SUV or whatever you want to call it. Did go some shopping for some supplies, like I said, to get some woodworking stuff because I'll be making my cutting board here soon. What else? That's pretty much what's new right now. Spilt popcorn, got that. Cookies, got that. Lots of goodies. Lots of goodies. Too many goodies for me to be eating. I should be eating, I should say. Yeah. That's about everything, I think. I don't think I have anything. Probably ended off here. I know it's going to be a very, very short podcast. Looks like we're only at like 18, 19 minutes. But like I said, keep following up on it. We will be doing maybe doing some board games here again soon. Those are always fun. Now that I have a nice camera, so I have extra cameras, I should say, so can do extra angles. I'd like to do that here as well. Maybe some cooking. It is the holidays, so we should cook some stuff. Now they have the new cookbook. I could cook all the cuisines, all that I want. Ramen, hot dish. Where was Roadhog? He's from Australia. Sorry, I'm sidetracking. I just want to see something real quick. America. No, I want the actual index. Roadhog 151. Sorry, I'm sidetracking. I want to see something. That's kind of cool. It was a radioactive float, it was called. So I was thinking it was going to be as big as Take a Breather thing, but whatever. Sorry, sidetracking. I think we'll end it off here. Thank you guys for watching. For the small updates, all I can do right now, since it is the holidays, we will be coming back again shortly with more people, more topics. Talk to me. Leave some comments about what you guys did for holidays, Christmas presents, so on and so forth. I greatly appreciate it for you guys watching. I will be back again. This has been the Hot Dish Podcast, where it has delivered everything that's always good.